Well, I'm still trying to figure.
Hello, families. Welcome to the first awards assembly of the 22-23 school year.
I can't believe we're here already.
I know, time has flown by.
It has flown. We're at the end of September, and here we are getting ready to celebrate some kids doing fantastic stuff. We started off, we're going to celebrate some kids giving respect and responsibility. That's really huge here at school, both for our kids and being able to show that to our staff as well. So,
yeah, absolutely. There's also going to be an academic all-star, and that's a student who is either making really great achievement or is just making really great gains from where they started. We have a ton of kids to recognize today. One caveat, I'm going to tell families, this is a brand new production team on these announcements, so anticipate one or two technical glitches, but like we tell our kids, making mistakes is okay.
That's part of learning.
100%, especially at Sherman.
Yeah.
I think we're going to head down to second grade first.
I think so too. They've been really busy down in the second grade hallway. They just actually had some testing this morning, some state testing this morning. We're working our way through that so we can have data days where we meet with our teachers and we talk about students and ways that we can help them become better learners. And so we're excited about that. That's going to happen tomorrow. But I know second grade was hard at work this morning.
All right, second grade, let's hear it.
Hi, I'm Miss Robbins, and I'm going to first announce my academic award. So this student does her best work on all of her assignments, and she rocked the ice stations and did so amazing. So I wanted to recognize Celia. Please come up, Celia. Okay, guys. And then we are going to do our respect and responsibility, our character award for this month. And that is going to go to a student who has been doing such a great job showing me respect every single day, and to other students, and he makes smart choices when it comes to his academics. So I'm going to give it to Brayden. Okay, and remember,
It's great to be here! With a cherry on top.
Done the work that's been assigned, but I've seen them go above and beyond to keep learning. That would be Raphael. You've done amazing. Thank you so much. All right, my friends, what do we say? It's great to be here!
hi everybody. This month I have chosen for my respect gator someone who is always respectful with their peers and works really hard to always make the right choices, and that is Brianda. Alright, my academic gator this month is someone who works hard, and when they put their mind to it, they make they show a lot of good effort, and I really like it when they put forth their, I'm struggling with the word I'm looking for, but works really hard, and that is Israel.
Me? What me?
Alright, and remember,
It's great to be
Okay, so I hope you guys can hear me, but we're going with Academic Gator of the Month first. This person has done a great job at starting the year off really strong, and I'm really proud of them. So Oliver, come get your award. Good job. He works really hard at trying his best and always doing his best. Thank you, Oliver. For our Gator of the Month, for respect, it's for Royce. So Royce, great job of being very respectful and being a great Gator every single day. Thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause. And remember, guys, it's
Great to be a Gator!
good job.
Oh my gosh, amazing job,
Nice
second
work,
graders.
second grade. We are
Nice
very
job.
proud of you,
Nice
and
job.
I'm sure that your families are as well. We're going to head down to first grade next. One of the big things that they work on in first grade is really just increasing those words per minute that they can read. They get all of the foundational skills, letter sounds, letter recognition in kindergarten, and then first grade, it's time to up the ante, learning some more letter sounds, some blends, and really just focusing on reading. What else are they doing down there?
So I heard that they were doing some things with light and sound waves, which I think is really super cool. I know that one of the teachers had brought in a speaker, and we got to spend one morning, she and I were just visiting about what they were doing with light and sound waves and how the kids were going to be able to visually see those. And that was really super cool. They're also looking at some measurements and doing some different things with that too. So really super cool. But let's see who's got respect and responsibility over in first grade.
Hello, I'm Ms. Cook and welcome to our first grade class. For this month, for our student that is respectful and responsible, it is our friend Tucker. Tucker has been doing an excellent job of reading every night and bringing his decodable back, and he is always making sure that he is doing what he's supposed to in class. So let's give a round of applause for Tucker. Great. And my academic all-star is Serenity. Serenity has been working super hard on doing her best work in class, and she has such nice, neat handwriting. Let's give it up for Serenity. And remember, it's
Great to be a Gator! Good job.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Vigil and welcome to first grade. I'd like to first recognize our academic Gator. She is someone who always puts forth her best effort. She gets a task, gets right to work, and it's always nice, neat, and beautiful. And that's Lily. And then choosing my respect and responsibility Gator was a little bit difficult because I have so many kids who are respectful and responsible. But JD is always respectful, and then he's very responsible. We have a few tasks we have to do in the morning before we start our day, and he always gets them done without being reminded. If he's going out of town, he makes sure he lets me know and says, Mrs. Vigil, do I have any work? So he is definitely very, very responsible and respectful. So let's clap for JD. All right, class, and it's
Great to be a Gator!
thank you.
Normally I have headphones in. Okay, if you guys do that, can you do me a big favor and not shout? Okay.
All right. I chose my friend Ellen for respect and responsibility. I chose her because she is hardly ever talking to her neighbor when she's not supposed to. She is always following directions, and she is always on task. Thank you, Ellen. And then I chose my friend Aspen for academic all-star because Aspen is always doing what she's supposed to be doing. She is always working hard, and she always is doing great in class. Thank you, Aspen. And remember, it's
Great to be a Gator!
Good morning, Gator families. I'm Miss Requa, and I would love to introduce my Gators of the Month. This month, for respect and responsibility, is Miss Leah Paul, because she's always responsible and always respectful. And for academic Gator of the Month, someone who gets all this work done and does an excellent job, is Mr. Dylan Serta. And those are my Gators of the Month.
It's great to be a Gator!
Yay for
Nice
first
job, first
grade.
grade.
Nice job.
Where are we going next?
We're going to head across the hall over to our SLC kiddos. So these kiddos have done a lot this week or this month. They've been working on talking about emotions and talking about being able to name their feelings and using their words.
I actually had the privilege of joining some of the kiddos for a speech party, and they had been working so hard on their speech. I know.
Oh, I'm so bummed.
You also missed a root beer float. They've been working so hard on their speech goals that their speech teacher came in and they got to form sentences with some picture cards, and then they got to repeat the sentence, and the sentence was them asking for a root beer float. So they got a little treat out of it too.
You ask and you get.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ask the right way. So if our SLC team is ready, we're going to head over to them and celebrate some of their kiddos.
Hello, I am Mr. C, and thank you for your kind words, Principal Miller and Miss Bell. We have been working super hard, and we're very excited about our root beer float party, and we have been making so much growth in speech. And in the second year of our SLC program, we are so proud of these students, and everybody's making growth. We're so proud of all of them. And my first award goes to a student that has been working so hard academically. I am so proud of him. And that is Mr. Steven Ursenbach.
Can we clap?
And our second award for our character trait this month, which is respect and responsibility. This is a student that has worked so hard to be making good choices and being a great friend and taking care of his own actions. And I am so proud of you, Clay Wilson! Congrats, Clay. And what do we say, everybody? It's
Great to be a Gator!
good work.
Everybody for the K2 SLC for our academics this month. She's not here today, but we have Bernice Pena. She's been doing an excellent job in class and really growing. And for our respect and responsibility, we have Miss Addison. She's been a great example to our younger friends and is working really hard to follow the rules and is doing a great job. Thank you, Addison. And remember, it's great to be a Gator.
Okay, and we are back. We've got a little bit of a transition while our folks are moving down towards fourth grade, but I know that fourth grade has been doing a lot of fantastic stuff. Principal Miller, what have you heard?
So fourth grade right now is working on studying the state of Idaho. Fourth grade is a lot of Idaho history.
It was my favorite when my kids were going through school. Fourth grade, I just geeked out on all they were learning for Idaho history.
So right now they're learning about the state symbol. Coming up, they're going to be working on building a salt map of Idaho, which will be as topographical as a fourth grader can do it.
Well, we'll probably see some mountains and we'll probably see some rivers.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
Those are some great things for fourth grade.
All right. Fourth grade, what do you got?
Hello, Gator families. Welcome to our first grade Gator Assembly. It's so good to have you with us today. Our first grade Gator is for being respectful and responsible. The class voted her as our first pick of the week, and she does a great job listening when I am talking in front of the class and just helping out her neighbors, getting her work done, and just generally being a respectful Gator. And that is Dina Aguado. Dina, come on up. Nice job, Dina. Keep it up, girl. Thank you. And for my academic Gator, I gave this to a young gentleman that in the beginning of the year, from the beginning of the year till now, has shown tremendous progress in just being assertive with his abilities and showing me what he knows and being confident and working hard, and that's Enzo King. Enzo. Nice job, buddy.
You got
Come on. Keep it up. And remember, you guys, it's
Great to be a Gator!
I'm Miss Thompson. I teach 4th grade at Sherman. I am presenting the award for respectful and responsible to my student who's always reminding the class how we are following our expectations, and it makes me really happy to present this award to Madison Ferreira. Thank you for always reminding the class of our expectations. Here you go, sweetheart. All right, and for the Academic Gator of the Month, though it's still a new school year, our student has been more than willing to help others, as well as has shown a lot of potential, and I'm really excited to present our first Academic Gator of the Month, Tyler Sweet. And remember, it's great to be a Gator!
Good morning, Sherman families. I am so excited to give out my awards today. As most of you know, I moved from 2nd grade to 4th grade last year, so I've had a lot of these students before, and to watch them grow and just become better Gators each year. My first one for respect and responsibility goes to a young lady that I was out on leave for 3 weeks, and every single sub that I had in this building left me a note that she was the most respectful and responsible child that they have ever had. Jasmine. And she used to be a real Chad bug. Oh, and my Academic Gator of the Month, I've watched this kiddo since kindergarten, and I have waited my turn to have him. I finally have Mr. Cox, and I love to watch him do his math and his thinking process, and an overall wonderful student. Connor. You're welcome, honey. All right, boys and girls, it is great to be
on top.
Oh, guys.
Nice work, fourth grade.
Yeah, 4th grade. Woo! What a great year.
I think we're going to specials next.
We are. And you know what? When I came to Sherman, I was like, everything is special. What's so special about a special? I did not understand the terminology. So if you're like me and your kiddo comes home and they're like, oh yeah, we had specials today. And you're like, I don't know what they're talking about. Let us tell you what it is.
We have library, we have music, we have PE, and we have a special at Sherman. Most schools have a computer lab. At Sherman, we have what's called a maker space. And the maker space is kind of exactly what it sounds like. Kids get to go in there. They get to do science experiments. They get to build with Legos. They do coding, robotics, all kinds of awesome things.
Yeah, they get to build and explore and learn. And that's super
one of the
exciting.
things that makes Sherman unique. So let's go to the video that we recorded earlier, because they have an award to give out as well.
Yeah.
Welcome to the first awards assembly. We are the specials teachers. We are the luckiest teachers in the school because we get to see every student. And so our award is going to go to a class, not an individual. My award for this month is respect and responsibility. And my award is going to go to Miss Vigil's class. They've been working very hard on being respectful.
Okay. My award is going to Miss Tubuso's class in kindergarten.
My award is going to Miss Riqua's class. Great job, guys.
My pick will be Miss Sonnen, and I will also be doing Student Athletes of the Month. And this month it is Anna Isaeva and Enzo King. You guys have a pick between Texas Roadhouse and Buffalo Wild Wings free kids meal.
Special thanks to our specials teacher. I wanted to also just add very quickly that we are doing a Fit for Fun thing with Wahoo's where our kids can do, I think, 20 hours of fitness and they can get a 4-hour Wahoo's pass. So if your kiddo hasn't talked about that, that's going to be a great accomplishment of keeping physically fit. But we are moving on out of our specials and we're going to head down the kinder hallway with our kindergartners. And Principal Miller, what are we doing in kindergarten?
Kindergarten is so important, and they are working so hard down there. One of the things that we learn in the beginning of kindergarten is simple letter recognition and number recognition. So anytime you are at home with your kiddos, point to those letters and ask them what it's called and what sound it makes. All right, kindergarten.
Take it away.
Good morning, everyone. For respect and responsibility this month, I am giving my award to Luis Lopez. And for Academic Leader of the Month, I'm going to give my award to Aria.
Dana, baby next time.
Josiah. And remember, it's great to be a Gator.
My Gator Award for this month for respect and responsibility goes to Katana. Katana is awesome. You're so responsible. You're taking care of things at all times. You're taking care of your peers. And you're always making sure I take care of lunch count. Awesome job. Now for the Academic Gator Award of the Month goes to Benjamin. I challenged Benjamin to count by 2s, by 5s, and he met the goal. Now we're going to try by 3s. So awesome job, Benjamin. Remember, it's great to be a Gator.
All right, Mrs. Price class. So I have for my academic Gator is Quinn. Quinn, come on up. Because Quinn is great. All right, so Quinn shows respect to his classmates by using kind words, and he knows lots of his letters and sounds, and he always follows directions. So he gets our Gator of the Month. All right, so that's Quinn. Here, Quinn, we'll put that in your cubby. And then we have Damien as my academic Gator.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Damien works hard every day to grow his brain, focuses, and does his best work no matter what. All right, good job, Damien. Okay, guys, we're going to do our Gator cheer. So make a big Gator. Ready? Jump, jump, jump.
I can still see him.
To you what you want to do, but you're on.
All right, I have 2 students, one who is super respectful and responsible, and another who is an amazing student. Now, the Gator of the Month for respectful and responsible is Miss Annalise. All of us, we should cheer.
Annalise, did you want to say all right?
And our academic Gator of the Month for September of 2022 is Ezekiel.
I'm gonna hang out with my dad
Awesome job, kindergartners. I like the chomp chomp. I couldn't hear it, but I could see. I think that was Miss Para's class. So awesome job, kindergartners. We're moving on down the hall.
We're going to 5th grade. Fifth grade is wrapping up their last week at Starbase. Starbase is a STEM program that the military puts on. They've gotten to go out there, do science experiments, see planes, helicopters. It's been a really cool experience, and this Friday is the last one.
Yeah, they're going to graduate. I also have to admit defeat. I've been doing the morning announcements at Sherman, and we just turned it over to our fifth graders, and they are killing it. They are doing such a good job. I love hearing them. They have developed a script, and they're reading them, and
they're just so much better.
They're just so much better than we are.
They really are.
Totally.
Nice work, fifth grade.
Yeah, awesome job. But let's celebrate some fifth graders with some awards.
Okay, so for my Academic Gator of the Month, this person completed all of their fact fluency 1 through 12. They are the first in our class to do this, so congratulations, Darren! Alright, then for my Gator of the Month for respect and responsibility, this kiddo is always on task, working her hardest to get her work done. She goes above and beyond to help around the classroom and help me and her classmates. Congratulations, Jocelyn! Guys. All right, and remember, it's great to be a fifth grader!
Good morning, Sherman. This is Mrs. Fry. This month for our Gator of the Month for Respect and Responsibility, I have a young gentleman who is always respectful to other people, to his classmates, to other teachers, and is always responsible for himself and his personal things, as well as helping out in the classroom a lot. And that is Mr. Jonathan F. And then this month for our Academic Gator of the Month, I have an individual who is always doing his work. He's getting it done when he needs to, and he gets it done really well. He doesn't just do 5 sentences, he keeps going beyond. So Denzel, nice job this month. And fifth grade, it's
Great to be a
Hi, welcome. I'm Miss Sunnin. This month, I'd like to give an Academic Gator to the first fifth grader in our class who finished all of their multiplication fact fluency tests, Mr. Roberts. All right, then for our Respect and Responsibility Gator, this goes to someone that classmates and teachers can rely on no matter what. Nick. And remember,
it's great to be
a And finally, well, first let me say fifth grade, nice work.
Yeah.
Finally, last but not least, third grade.
Third grade. And they are working on a lot of things down that hall. They're working on some STEM projects. We do something with Boise State, our on-ramp program, and we'll have a showcase coming up in November where our kids get to show off the things that they've learned. And so third grade has already kind of started to work on that. They're starting to look at some community problems that they could possibly solve in the technology field. And so that's really exciting. I'm really excited to see the ideas that they come up with to solve problems in the world.
Yeah, they're looking kind of under the umbrella of forces of motion. So if you have an idea for your third grader about a community problem that involves forces of motion, let them know.
Let them know. It'll be exciting. But this has been a lot of fun, and we're just going to pop into the third grade, celebrate them, and then we'll come out and tell you what we've got going on tonight.
Oh, Avery is one of our academic all-stars this month. Avery takes learning seriously and is even willing to give up her free time in order to complete learning tasks. Avery has already grown substantially in both reading and math, and it's because she is such a dedicated learner. Come on up, Avery. And our character trait of the month is for respect and that goes to Scarlett. Scarlett shows respect to her peers, her teacher, and herself. Scarlett works hard to stay focused, engaged in her learning. Scarlett uses kind words and is always willing to help others around her. Nice job, Scarlett.
Hi, I'm Miss Fisher. I have 2 third grade students here with me. My first student is my Academic Gator of the Month. He completed 35 Core 5 units in 1 week. So we're giving this to Virgil. Nice job, Virgil. And we have Kaylani as our Character Trait of the Month. She's always respectful, and I love that she's making sure to help everyone in the class. So thank you for being a role model, Kaylani. Thank you. Okay, class, remember, it's
Great to be a
Right. So we know there's still another third grade classroom out there. We'll get there in just a minute. We wanted to remind all of our families, first of all, thank you for watching and tuning in and seeing your kiddos get awards and celebrating all the great things that we have going on at Sherman. But I would also like to remind you that tonight we have our annual tailgater, and this is going to be from 5 to 7 p.m. in our playground area, and we have a lot of really just fun things going on. We're going to be cooking up some hot dogs and have snow cones and popcorn. All of that stuff is going to be for sale for a very reasonable price, $1. So you can come out tonight and feed your family relatively inexpensively and have some fun with us. We've got Nampa High bringing some football players over after they have practice. They have to finish practice first, but the dance team is going to be over here. The cheerleaders are going to be here, and we've got some Harley Davidsons coming in so kids can actually get to sit on them and have their pictures taken with those folks. So we're really excited, and we look forward to seeing you tonight. We've got our other third graders ready to go, so we'll go back to them, and then we'll come out to say goodnight.
Hello again, Sherman. I am actually going to say some awards for Miss Franks. She asked that I represent Lydia for being respectful and responsible. Nice job, Lydia. And then she also wanted to recognize Josiah for being her academic gator. Nice job, Josiah. Third graders on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's great to be a gator!
Hi, welcome to Miss Whitehead's classroom. I have a couple of students that I want to recognize today. Our first one is for respect and responsibility. This is for a student that I see that is always being respectful, is always responsible. I can count on them for anything. They have showed that they really care about their classmates and they're willing to help them out. This student is Jackie. Good job. And then my academic success of the month, this student, I've seen really good improvement in integrity and a lot of respect, showing effort in their work, and overall just being really good with their academics, showing me that they're here to learn. This is for Jackson. All right, and remember, it's
great to be a gator!
All right, third grade, nice work. Hey parents, I just wanted to add one more thing. Stay tuned next week because we have a super exciting announcement. I can't tell you anything more than that, so hopefully that piques your interest, but it's huge. So thank you so much for tuning in this morning, helping us celebrate our students, our amazing Gators, and we'll see you tonight. Remember,
it's great to be a Gator.